Assalamualaikum, my name is ZAINAB binti MAIDI and I will explain what is realism. Philosophical realism is usually not treated as a position of its own but as a stance toward other subject matters. Realism about a certain kind of thing like numbers, morality, is the thesis that kind of thing has mind-independent existence. That is not just mere appearance in the eye of the beholders. This includes a number of positions within epistemology and metaphysics, which is expressed that given thing instead exists independently of knowledge, thought, or understanding. This can apply to items such as a physical world, the past and future, other minds, and the self. Thought may also apply less directly to things such as universals, mathematical truth, moral truth, and thought itself. However, realism may also include various positions which is instead reject mathematical treatments of reality entirely.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, my name is NURUL FARZANA binti BUSTAMAN. So today I'm going to talk about the advantage of realism philosophy in education. First and foremost, the principal strength of realism is it lays emphasis on practical knowledge. Realists take what they have and work with it. They don't spend time wondering if a wall in front of them is real, but they know if they bump into it, the result will be real. Realism deals with reality as it can be known. Besides that, it is also the aim of the development of a dynamic and adaptable mind. The aim of education given by realism may not be very exalting, but at least they are very useful and important. Okay, last but not least, the other advantages of realism philosophy is it is due importance to science and technology, progressive methods of teaching, proper concept of discipline, emphasis on objectivity, and development of proper attitudes.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and Salam Sejahtera. My name is LAILEEN. So my friend will share about the advantage of realism. Now I'm going to share with you guys the disadvantage of realism. Okay, the particularity that is the primary strength of realism is also one of its disadvantage or weakness. Knowledge of reality are preserved through the sense is subject to error. Realism relies on the opinions of experts, and this creates the problem of who should decide and what will happen if experts disagree. A case in point is that there is much disagreement in music education. Okay, I give example on education in music. Determining the correct embouchure, the best way to teach a rhythm, the value of music contest, the problems surrounding the inclusions of jazz or multicultural studies in college curriculum, and the content of music theory courses are all widely debated by educators.
Okay, so now I will share the public figure that I found who is in the education realisms. Okay, so realists believe that reality exists independent of the human mind. The ultimate reality is the world of physical objects. The focus is on the body or objects. Truth is objective, what can be observed. Aristotle, a student of Plato who broke with his mentor's idealist philosophy, is called the father of both realism and the scientific method. Aristotle also was the first to teach logic as a formal discipline in order to be able to reason about physical events and aspects. The exercise of rational thought is viewed as the ultimate purpose for humankind. The realist curriculum emphasizes the subject matter of the physical world, particularly science and mathematics. The teacher organizes and presents content systematically within a discipline, demonstrating use of criteria in making decisions.
Okay, hi, I'm HAJAR, and now I'm gonna explain the relationship of realism philosophy in music education. To the realists, ordered and organized forms are similar to mathematical relationships. Thus, musical works of profound structure and design qualify as artistic products. Pedagogically, the study of construction precedes the emotional dimension of a musical work. The realist feels that playing an instrument is important for the development of mature appreciation and the cultural taste. Realists see that lecturing and reading as part of the learning process and quick to include corporatized and individualized instruction methods in the classroom approach. These teachers see themselves as centered to the education as process. For example, if they cannot find the information for themselves, they will ask the student where to find it. They kind of use objective approach in learning. For example, a piano teacher might have a student learn all the Beethoven concertos because they're seen as essential repertoire for successful concert pianists to their student. So that's all from me. Thank you very much.
In conclusion, realism is a philosophical application that studies the objective extensions of the world and all its beings and their relationship to each other. In the philosophy of realism, in the beginning there are several different groups, of which any group first need to materialism, and the second group spiritual, and also there are metaphysical of realism, axiology of realism, classical realism, the meanings of natural science, rational realism. Philosophy of realism is a very broad, and each group has their own opinion or task in evaluating and studying something with a mature and considerate way of thinking. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.